So, I have wanted to talk about this for a while, and I think I did talk about it in one video, but I never made a video purely on this topic, and I see now that I need to. About a year or so ago, I noticed how prominent it was when I would go outside and I would look into the sky and I would see all of this energy. So what I'm going to talk to you today is about something called visual snow, and how you can tell if you're seeing visual snow or you're seeing floaters, because those are very different things. So basically, I've spent the best part of my life trying to ignore the fact that I can see this stuff in the sky, but just recently I've been being called to talk about it. I wrote an article about this phenomena, visual snow, about a year ago, and the article has received, or at least I've received, the most emails about that article. So I know that there's plenty of you out there who experience the same, and I've never got round to really talking to you about it, so I hope that this video can answer some of your questions. So, what is visual snow, you ask? Or what is this energy I can see in the sky, all around me? I'm going to insert some pictures, and you can see what it is I'm talking about, and you can see whether it's something you've experienced, right? So, there's a difference between that and floaters. Now, floaters are actually these particles that pretty much everyone can see, I think, and they're these little balls that have tails on them, and majority of the time they're something that can be explained by the fact that it's like some sort of protein in the back of your eye that it's basically inside your eye. That's what you can see when you see these weird circle things. Visual snow, on the other hand, is outside of your eye, and it's in the sky predominantly. Usually light is the key source for it. Some tips for how you can develop this, because this is what this video is all about. I want to be able to encourage you all who do see it to develop that, but also for those of you who don't see it, it's very possible that you can. And the motive behind this is not because I want to see pretty things and I want to see auras and I want to see all that good stuff. That's not my intention. It never has been, and that's why I've took so long to recognize it. My intention is to connect more with these things around me that can't necessarily be explained apart from by spirit, or basically what it is to me is connecting on a deeper level with our reality, with reality, and with nature, good old nature. So, few things in terms of developing it. Relaxation. That, I think, I found is a key point. That banging is driving me crazy. The relaxation, the more relaxed you are in nature, or just at home, you don't have to be out in nature, you can see it at home. It's a lot more prominent out in nature, of course. More relaxed you are, the more likely you're going to see it. Something I noticed the other day is that I could see it all day long, and then I went and had 2 beers, I couldn't see it very well anymore. Good old alcohol. But I'd never noticed that before, so thought that was worth mentioning. Another thing is letting your eyes attune to it. Sometimes it's very hard to look up in the sky because it's too bright. But if you just relax your eyes in front of you, you'll start to see it on the sides of your vision. And just sort of, and for some people it's really fast, some people it's slow. It starts out like that. I think I'm in the beginning stages still, because I can see lots of energy. Like when I look up now, the energy's slower because it's evening time. Like it's not as strong, I think, but it's beautiful. In the sunlight, it's kind of like a kaleidoscope of energy. Again, it's beautiful. But what I've noticed is that it's usually transparent or white. Now, this is where the fun stuff comes, because just recently I've been noticing colours. I've always been able to see like shadows around objects, but they've always been white predominantly. Just recently though, I'm starting to see blue quite a lot and purple. Now I've heard that seeing those colours is quite normal, because that's like your strongest colour. That's usually the colour you start off with, by seeing, I mean. So, and actually a lot of, like nature in particular, I think has like purplish type auras. So, first of all, my first tip to you would be, don't ignore it. It's there for a reason, and it's just trying to get you to be more in touch with your subtler senses, you know. As I say, I spent a long time ignoring it, so yes. Other thing is talking about, you know, because I've done a lot of research, and for the most part, for a little while, I thought possibly there's just something wrong with my eyes, because that you can find that on the internet, of course, about anything. You know, when you have a gift, you can find the opposite of what that gift could be, which is like cancer. But really, and yeah, so I've gone through all of those things, and quite honestly, it's never felt like there was a problem. It's felt like I'm seeing things that are very natural to see. Some people might suggest that it's like an after effect. So, you know, when you look at something for long enough, like a picture, and you transfer that colour that you've seen onto your surroundings. Some people have suggested it could be that. But that fades away after a few moments. Not only that, but I don't just see energy during the day. I see it at night time too. Usually though, it's so yes, usually when I see this energy at night time, it's more like shadows that I can see around objects. But the main thing to note about visual snow is that it's pretty much permanently there. But there's ways to develop it, so I'm gonna have to end this video because there's so much noise, unfortunately. My tips would be, first of all, don't think you're crazy. Plenty of us out there who see this. Second of all, if you want to develop this, here are my tips. Be in nature. Eat well. Like, eat well. Salad, fruit. Those attune your body a lot better. Don't drink.